That was his offer. Up stood Polypoetes, always braced for battle. Leontius flanked him, strong, intense as a god. Then Telamon's son, great Ajax, Lord Epeius too. They stood in a row. Big Epeius hefted the iron, swung and heaved it, and comrades burst out laughing. Next, the veteran Leontius gave the way to hurl. Then Ajax came up third, and the giant flung it hard with his rippling, brawny arm to pass all other marks. But then Polypoetes, braced for battle, took the weight, and far as a seasoned herdsman flings his throwing staff, whirling in flight across his cows to keep them all in line, so far he out-hurled the whole field. The armies roared, and the powerful Polypoetes' men sprang up to bear the king's trophy back to their hollow ships. Archery next, and again Achilles set out iron, dark grey trophies, 10 double-headed axes, 10 with single heads. He stepped the mast of a dark proud man of war far down the beach, and tethered a fluttering dove atop the pole, its foot looped with a light cord, then challenged men to shoot and hit that mark. The man who hits the fluttering dove up there can carry the whole array of double axes home. Whoever misses the bird but still hits the cord, he's the loser, true, but he takes the single heads. Teusa, the master archer, rose to meet the challenge. Meriones joined him, Idomeneus' rough and ready aid. They dropped lots, and a bronze helmet shook it hard, and the lot fell to Teusa to shoot first. He quickly loosed an arrow, full draw force, but never swore to the archer he'd slaughtered splendid victims, newborn lambs, so he missed the dove. Apollo grudged him that. But he hit the cord that tethered the bird's foot. The tearing arrow split the cord straight through, and the bird shot into the sky and left the tether dangling down to ground. The armies roared applause. But already clutching a shaft while Teusa aimed, Meriones leapt to snatch the bow from his hand, and quickly swore to the distant deadly archer he'd slaughter splendid victims, newborn lambs. Up under the clouds he glimpsed the fluttering dove, and there as she wheeled he hit her right beneath the wing, and straight through the heart and out the arrow passed, plunged at Meriones' foot, and stabbed the earth hard. The dove settled onto the mast of the dark proud ship, her neck wrenched awry, her beating wings went slack, and life-breath flew from her limbs that instant. Down she dropped, a long drop down to the ground. The armies looked on, wonder-struck, and marveled. Meriones carried off the double axes, all 10. Teusa took the singles back to his hollow ships. Finally, Achilles produced a spear that trailed its long shadow, a cauldron too, untouched by fire, chased with flowers and worth an ox, and set them down in the ring. And now the spear-throwers rose up to compete, Atrides, Agamemnon, lord of the far-flung kingdoms, flanked by Idomeneus' rough and ready aid, Meriones. But the swift runner Achilles interceded at once. Atrides, well we know how far you excel us all. No one can match your strength at throwing spears. You are the best by far. Take first prize and return to your hollow ships, while we award this spear to the fighter Meriones, if that would please your heart. That's what I propose. And Agamemnon, the lord of men, could not resist. Achilles gave the bronze-shod spear to Meriones, and the winning hero Atrides gave his own prize to his herald Talthybius, the king's burnished trophy.